Creating, it's nutritious to your soul, allows you to meet people in the middle in terms of how you see the world, layers of trauma and insecurity and beliefs that were never yours in the first place. It was your mom. They had no hobbies. Asians and their lack of creative spirit and self expression. Let's talk about it. To say the least, with Asians living in Melbourne, because that is my personal experience. I know Asians in different Western countries have it's so different. It is so different. Men, women, no one is excluded. They lack creative spirit. They lack self expression. They're just living out a life that is reflected of their current environment. It's dictating how they are living out their life. You can see my bald spot. um, oh girl. During my time on Hinge, when I was connecting with people, networking, making new friends, but something that I came across, a pattern, an observation, is that a lot of people, a lot of different ethnicities tend to fall into these stereotypes that are commonly known. During that time, I wasn't 100% as expressive as I am now. I was pretty much like, I was in it. I was learning about myself. I was expressing myself through the projects that I was making. The people who kind of consciously, unconsciously fell into these stereotypes of ABGs, car guys, internal racists. Thank God I haven't like came across one of them. They're obsessed with studies and careers. It is because of external influence, which led to me finding out that they had some boring ass personalities. I did not get along with them, and they had no essence, and they had no hobbies. The only hobbies that were commonly expressed was gym, rave, cars, shit like that. And then just like regular interests, makeup, fashion, blah blah blah. You have one life. You have one chance in this lifetime to be who you want to be. That said, it was so difficult for me to connect with many Asian people here. Not to mention Asian groups. There was a time that I really wanted to, I don't know, not even like be in a group, but get invited to something where it's, this whole group created this event and I just wanted to see what's up. Really just wasn't my vibe. I could be wrong. I could have went and I could have had a whole different experience, but I wasn't really aligning with what they were doing. So after my Hinge phase, I really didn't come out with many different Asian people because they lacked personality, which is honestly really sad. But that said, with the Asian people that I'm around at the moment, this is a mix of people who I reconnected from high school with. These are people that I met through other people, that I worked on projects with, that, this is the one Asian person that I got along with and I really respect them for what they do. They are the embodiment of self expression to their own. People who lack self expression, it stems from external influence, is a big thing. What your parents tell you to pursue in high school, how they want you to act, the beliefs they made you embody as a kid until now leads to an internal blockage. You keep these limiting beliefs that were put upon you growing up, and now you're insecure. Now you're a perfectionist, and that you have to perform well because that's the only way for you to be seen, right? You're scared of failure. You're just fearful of doing something different. I don't know where to start. Poor environment, shit like that. I really do feel like self expression in the Asian community can stem from common things, common feelings, common blockages of that. And from that, I really do want to say to those people who feel that way, to the people who are aware that they want to express themselves more, what I want to say to you is that you have one life. You have one life. You have one chance in this lifetime to be who you want to be, to express what you want to express, positive to negative. Self expression is not just creating things on a positive level. Self expression is to create, is to produce something that you can't put words into a paper. You feel a bit insecure to speak about these weird, dark thoughts, these messy thoughts, and you put this into something that you create. Even if it's not being shown to the public, it is more an internal thing that I really put my dark thoughts into this beautiful creation that I have made. All my power that was originally going towards these dark thoughts, I now changed the path and I put that energy into something else. Creation is an outlet for that. It is an outlet for you to be seen, right? If not by others, but for yourself, to finally acknowledge that something is wrong and that, I need to put that on the forefront of my mind. Self expression begins with life experiences, good and bad. Creativity gives you a space to let go, it lets you be messy. Creativity does not hold logic, it is a spiritual thing. And because it's a spiritual thing, tapping into like religious things as well, because that is the same thing, it is limitless. It is boundless. You can feel whatever you want, as ugly as you want. You can put that pen to paper, you can sing it, you can create it, you can work on things. Even car modification is a form of self expression. There is more life in you than what you have already experienced right now. Your peak that you are experiencing right now, or even a couple months to years ago, that was just the beginning. Opening your mind to this space that you can hold for yourself, for your emotions, for your heart, for your spirit. It is honestly a disservice to yourself. It is preventing you from experiencing opportunities, experiences, and the ability to feel happier than what you be feeling right now. When it comes to Asians and creativity, I really do think, from my personal experience and because of my personality, it really is a matter of breaking traditions on a physical level, on a mental level, and on a cultural level. Not disrespect, not disrespect. There is so much to do with those three aspects. For example, physically, Asian families kind of discourage girls, I'll talk girls on this matter, discourage girls from going to the gym because they don't want their bodies looking very like bulky and muscly, when that is not the case. Mentally, it's literally breaking generational curses through expression, and you heal yourself through expression. You find out things that you didn't know about yourself, but that is rediscovery. It was always in you. This one quality, this one skill, this one talent, it was always in you. Because it's been like hidden from layers of trauma and insecurity and beliefs that were never yours in the first place. It was your mom, it was your dad, it was the people who grew up around you. And as young adults, as adults, it is our responsibility now to question if these beliefs are truly ours, if we actually believe them, or were they just set upon us and we're like, okay, I'm a racist. I think the one thing that I really want to emphasize in this video is that I really want to see the community, the Asian community, take responsibility, take action towards finding themselves. Don't waste it on being someone who you are not. Do not wait until your ends with And now you realize that you're living a life that isn't yours. Personally, I had no Asian sister or brother by blood, not by blood, to kind of show me the path that I am on right now, to like show me that this mindset that I could be on is available to me. Kind of had to go through my own journey. It was not a short journey, to say the least. But that said, with my personal experiences, with my strong belief systems that I have recreated to my own and that I own up to, I really want to be the evidence for you that, girl, you are more than what you are now. You are more than what you are now, period. And one of the things that really brought me to this, all of that, is through self expression. Being a creative is not a selective thing. There were no chosen creatives like that. Everyone is creative at heart. Naturally, there are people who are more logical, but the creative side of their brain, it still exists. It still exists, and all you have to do is just tap into that brain. Creating, it's nutritious to your soul. Tapping into spirit and religion, this outlet of expression, it allows you to meet people in the middle in terms of how you see the world, how you feel about things. But also, if that bridge is not already there, it's a bridge for you to create. And those people who are also questioning where they are, who else thinks that way, they will come to you. Ooh, and another thing is that being creative, it makes you interesting to people. The Asian people who are feeling like they're struggling with friends, self-expression is what makes you interesting. It is what attracts people towards you. Not in that try hard way, but it is showing people that you have essence, that you're able to be vulnerable to people that you don't know. And a lot of people respect that. A lot of people respect that because for some other people, you could be the first person they see that, oh my God, I'm going through the same thing. And this person just expressed the exact same situation and feeling that I could never put in words. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about today. The sun is gone. But if you made it to the end, comment down. What is something creative that you want to tap into? For me, I really want to try DJing. I feel like I will eat with that. But anyways, I will see you later.